Joining us now, retired FBI supervisory agent, special agent Richard Kolko. Our panel is also back with us, Democratic strategist Megan Hayes and CNN senior political commentator Scott Jennings, Bloomberg White House correspondent, and a former president of the White House Correspondents Association, Jeff Mason. Richard, let me start with you as we set the scene here. I mean, obviously, this was, in many ways, the president has said this as somebody who was in the ballroom. The response to this, it worked. They kept everybody safe. In the ballroom, the president was kept safe. Nobody was hurt, of course, except for the Secret Service agent, who thankfully was protected by his gear. And you know, our thoughts are with him. But considering what we're learning, and Josh Campbell just reported that this man came down a stairwell. He was a guest at the hotel. I mean, I've covered this dinner long enough to, pretty sure I know which stairwell he's talking about. And yeah, it would have been entirely possible to come down that stairwell without anybody really knowing if you were coming from a hotel room. I mean, what does that say about how we ended up here?
Well, there's going to be an assessment, obviously, an after-action report here. We've all heard the line about Secret Service agents having to guard stairwells during events. So perhaps this one was missed or not on the list of things that they needed to do. But they'll have to reevaluate exactly how this happened. Based on what we're hearing right now, it's just a little almost bizarre.
Richard, the president wants to host this event again in the next 30 days. In your expert opinion, is that wise?
Absolutely. I don't see a problem with that at all. They've had this event at this hotel for decades. The security has been airtight in the past. It's all been practiced. Secret Service, Metro PD, FBI, all the other law enforcement agencies, not a problem. They work well together. They train well together. Having an event there, not a problem. The thing that's troublesome, and we saw that 2 years ago, is Butler. Those pop-up sites where you have to throw Secret Service into an area at the last minute. They're working with law enforcement they don't work with on a daily basis, come up with a security plan. Those are the ones that are difficult. Those are the ones that are more high risk. But having an event at the Hilton here in Washington, D.C., which hosts high-level events all year long, I don't see this as a problem. Secret Service will reevaluate exactly how they carry out their security. They'll make some tweaks, but I don't see a problem having it within the next 30 days.
So basically, you think that they can fix where they set, they can they can figure out a way to make this venue secure, is what you think?
I think so. First of all, I don't think it's broken. Certainly there was a problem. This never should have happened. But based on intelligence, they hopefully should have been able to pick something up outside, farther out. We talk about perimeter. There's a perimeter around the president. There's a perimeter around the ballroom. There's a perimeter out to the magnetometer, out to the front door, out to the street. There's law enforcement out there using license plate readers, looking for suspicious activity. Each one of those is a tighter and tighter perimeter. Yes, this person got through, but they didn't make it all the way. They were able to interact with him, stop him from getting through the next secure perimeter. The president, the principal was safe. At the end of the day, I think it worked. You watch the video and you see him zoom across that lobby, at full speed. Yeah, maybe they'll put a serpentine in there, like they do at an amusement park, so you can't move so fast, or like at an airport. Something to slow somebody down from trying to do exactly that in the video that you're showing now. But Secret Service is going to figure it out. They're experts at this, and they'll do everything they can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
All right.